We don't want people to think we're playing NBA Jam.
No, that would be foolish. There it is. Now I can change
You've
it.
definitely started broadcasting. I just turned it on.
I just did. I just hit the button so that my phone would pop up and say,
You're a liar and a swindler and a cheat.
I mean, yes, but not for these reasons. Uh, oh.
You inhuman monster!
You don't belong in this world.
Here it
Oh,
is.
I thought you were referencing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so
I
I
am
continued
now.
the line for you.
Cartridge.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Oh no,
That's
that
us.
is Amazon Prime. I don't have it.
Oh, is that the real one?
That's the real one, sir.
Excellent. That money is going straight back into your own pocket, technically.
All right. Hey, Amber.
Hello, Amber. How are you?
There's our delightful cartridge blowers icon. I didn't know it was ready. That's great.
Yeah, he's real and he's spectacular.
Wow, I gotta mute the stream. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I don't really like it.
The
Well,
stream?
it's annoying when like you guys are carrying on the conversation and I'm hearing a delayed conversation.
All right. I think we're pretty much queued up. I'm going to restart the local recording, though. There's no point to have all this extra stuff in there. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hello.
And Matt Crua.
I like Nikki's pause to smile and then say hello.
It's very, very newsy. Very good job. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys can never see it, but whenever I'm...
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I
That's
agree.
not my
Wholeheartedly.
level.
I can't.
I know.
I can't.
Bad.
Terrible.
Yeah, Matt, every time I'm doing the introductions, Matt is always in the corner of my screen mocking me.
Oh, no. Stop, please.
Uh-huh.
It's Matt and Nikki. You have not noticed?
That's true. Well, it is every time you.
I feel like Nikki does it
The
more
last
than
couple
me.
of weeks, I've hopped on board. So
Like I missed it this week, in fact.
You guys are bad friends. I have to stop hanging out with you.
I get
All right,
that.
show over. So bye, guys. Nah, so this is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme. And this week, the theme is going to be the worst games ever. So if the game appeared on a worst list, we could play it. So, yeah. I guess look forward to watching some real shit games. But until then, you can watch us just talk and jabber along. You can see the edited footage every other week on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/YNINpod. Or you can watch us live all those weeks that we aren't putting out the edited show on twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers. I'm going to put that up in the corner there. It's...
Which corner? Is it this one?
Not...
Can it be?
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put it there.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
We'll fix it in post.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Probably won't. No.
No.
So yeah. Anyway, it's been like 3 weeks since we did one of these.
Yeah.
Schedules
I
just
missed
didn't
you guys.
line up. Dude, it's been forever.
We're here though.
Together again at last. All the warm and fuzzies.
Ready
Yep.
to talk about video games with my friends.
I look forward to it. In fact, like Matt, you probably played some shit. I didn't really. What did you play?
I suppose we're talking like actual newer video games. I don't know if I talked about it. Did I talk about Octopath last time?
You a little bit. You said that you've been really enjoying it.
Yeah, so I've been playing Octopath Traveler on the Switch. Visual props help. Some people are dumb, and yeah, still been kind of going through that. I'm really liking the pacing of the game. I've been kind of using that to stream when I don't have as much time to stream. Because
Why is that?
Because it's just like nice little chunks. I don't know. It just
Yeah?
seems to work out that way. It takes me about an hour 15-ish to get through each character's chapters. and I kind of just love the sort of predictability of that length.
It's like the fun size video game.
Yeah, for sure, exactly.
Yeah.
And some of the characters that I've met since the last time we talked are really, really cool. I really liked Primrose's story, where she is sort of just mistreated by this guy and then gets righteous vengeance upon him, and it fucking rules.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome to watch.
Yeah, Nikki was in the stream for that one, and like she just fucking murders this asshole dude who was like maybe one of the easily most hateable characters in any video game ever.
Ah, cool.
And I really like the character I met in the last stream, which is Alphen, who is a apothecary, which is like a sort of medicinal healer type of guy.
Did you say Alvin or Alphen?
Alphen with an F.
Like Melmax?
He's not a chipmunk. Yes, Alf plus Alvin is Alphen.
Okay, cool.
And he's an apothecary, and he just seems kind of like the nicest dude ever.
Yeah?
Yeah, he just is like, I'm just want to go and help everybody with all their problems. That's his story. Like, Primrose wants, she wants revenge, and Ulbrich wants to find and regain his honor, and Tressa wants capitalism, and Alphen just wants to be cool to everybody and chillax, brah. And I really identify with that.
Yeah, no, I've always said Matt is the sweetest, nicest person in the known universe.
Thank you, by the way, for telling the truth. And preaching force to the choir, who all know this fact. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm playing Octopath, and of course, I also got the first half of the Mega Man X collection on Switch.
How's that?
Haven't been streaming that, but I've been playing it in kind of spare time. It's Mega Man X games. If you like,
are they good ports or
they're pretty direct ports? Honestly,
oh, good.
Like awesome. Not much changes. Whereas the Mega Man X or the regular Mega Man collection on Switch has a rewind feature and all kinds of bells and whistles. This is pretty straightforward. Only thing it's got is an easy mode if you're a loser. But other than that, they're pretty much straightforward ports, which is good for the classics like Mega Man X 1, 2, and 3, and bad for games like Mega Man X 6 and 7. Which
What's
I did
the one that introduces Axel?
I think 7.
Okay, yeah, I didn't care for that one.
6 and 7 are fucking hot garbage pieces
of
crap games that should just be burned from the planet. They're terrible and they're bad.
All right, let's create a new ET pit and throw all copies in there.
I love creating new ET pits wherever I go. Thank you. And then I've been doing, I think last time we talked about SNES and XS, where I've been streaming lots and lots of Super Nintendo games.
You were jamming out not that long ago.
What does that mean?
You were getting ready to the jam, the NBA jam.
Yeah, so currently we are on game number 25, NBA Jam, which I'm pretty happy with getting to 25 games in about 2.5 weeks.
And you're beating all of them, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
NBA Jam is, I'll probably beat it tomorrow. It's really easy. I don't, like last night I was talking to the chat about, I want to say like anime. I think they had asked me about anime and I was talking about anime or something, and I didn't pay attention to the game and I beat the other team by 50 points.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, maybe that is an easy game.
NBA Jam's AI is broken. The original NBA Jam. Tournament Edition kind of ups things a little bit. And that's the one I had as a kid. I had Tournament Edition. But yeah, so I played a lot of different games just to kind of cover ones that have been done since our last show. I think last time I had just finished Mega Man X, oddly enough. No, I did the Great Waldo Search last time too. So we were probably we were probably on like Mega Man Soccer maybe. So I've done like Mario's Missing, Wheel of Fortune, Clay Fighter, Maui Mallard, Super Solitaire for Super Nintendo, Tetris 2, the sequel to Tetris, which is not very much like Tetris at all. Jurassic Park, which was just a fucking horror show.
Man, the Jurassic Park games were pretty much all shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know how you make I feel like that would be a pretty easy game to make.
Right?
I don't know. I feel like
dude.
It's a slam dunk.
Speaking of Clay Fighter, did you know that was the game? Or I heard this trivia fact that was the very first video game with vocals in their music.
I did.
That's pretty weird history.
When I played it, I was like, "Who did this song?" And I read like this long article about this like mid-90s girl group who used tried to use the Clay Fighter theme to get a Motown contract. Like, there's a whole backstory
Yeah.
to the Clay Fighter theme, and it kind of rules. Did Super Bomberman Boxing Legends of the Ring, which is a terrible boxing game, and maybe like the worst game I played out of all of these.
Really?
Yeah, it's real bad. And then I did like a bunch of beat 'em ups: Knights of the Round, King of Dragons, Turtles in Time, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which were quick, easy, and fun because beat 'em ups are pretty hard to screw up.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're all pretty much the same.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we'll finish NBA Jam tomorrow and probably work on some other stuff after. I think I'm going to do another edutainment game. So
Cool.
that should be fun. Yeah.
Excellent. Right on. So, yeah, you've been playing just a lot of shit.
Yeah, man.
Did you play non-stream stuff other than the Octopath?
Octopath, Mega Man X, and that's about it.
Right on. Cool.
Yeah.
I've just been playing more tennis and golf story, so I don't
Real
really have
life
anything
tennis?
to talk about. Yeah, no, just like I have tennis elbow now.
Okay,
It's
cool.
real bad.
You and Andre Agassi just out there just tearing up the courts.
We're buds now. Yeah. We were gonna go head to head, but then we just decided.
But then the tennis elbow started acting up.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Why don't we just be buds? And they're like, oh, he's like, oh man, I understand. Tennis elbow is the worst. Let's go get coffee. So yeah. So he's actually sleeping in the guest bedroom right now. It's
And
weird.
he was looking for a friend. You know?
That's all he wanted.
He was like, people always like me for my tennis skills, but you like me for my coffee.
I do.
And now you and Andre Agassi are like,
Man.
They
Yeah,
always
that's a
see
weird
me as
life.
Andre, the tennis player. Andre, the person.
We had that exact same conversation. It was good. Nikki, did you play anything?
Yes.
Yeah, what'd you play?
I played Super Mario 3 Mix.
Okay, how you like it?
It's pretty cool. I mentioned that in another episode that I thought it was a pretty cool game.
Yeah.
Also, I've played a little bit of co-op Fortnite with Dylan.
Oh wow!
What?
Whoa! All right, now
okay.
I'm not surprised that Dylan played Fortnite, but I'm a little surprised you did. So what do you think?
It wasn't the Battle Royale mode, although
Okay.
I
Oh.
love it. And I've turned the Epic launcher on so that I could play the PvP mode, but then I go and play Unreal Tournament instead.
Now that sounds like Nikki. So yeah, but what do you like? I'm
I
interested
mean, the
to see.
co-op mode is fine. It's like
This
you
is Save the
build a
World
base,
mode, right?
why Dylan likes it, to protect like yourself and I guess machines from invaders.
All right.
Is that Save the World mode or whatever
Yes.
it's called? Yeah. I've heard kind of middling things about it. Like,
I mean,
it's not bad.
it's fine.
Though, isn't that the one mode you have to pay for?
Yes.
Wow.
You can play just
All right.
regular Fortnite for free against small children.
You know, no.
Some of them are on cell phones. You may even do pretty well.
And all of them are going to call you various slurs.
That's true.
So I put it on, and like almost immediately, I was treated to people saying like, "Let's trade for V-Bucks. This person's a scammer. This person's a slur." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. It's like I'm at work."
Cool. Right on.
Like playing the little bit of Fortnite that I have played really makes me appreciate, Nintendo's very hands-off approach to online, wherein you can't fucking talk to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, like, I kind of like it because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right.
Because everybody's bad.
Understand. Yeah, like I'll play Mario Kart online, Mario Kart 8 online, and that's one of the very few games I play online with people I don't know, because as far as I'm concerned, they're just really good AI. So,
Yeah, might as well be.
yeah. Well, cool. Well, I'm glad you've been playing some stuff, really kicking up the abilities with your new PC.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. You know, maybe one of these days I won't put on Unreal tournaments and will instead play Battle Royale and Fortnite.
That's true. Yeah. Have you played the more recent Unreal tournaments, or are you still on the
Yeah,
original?
that's what's in the Epic launcher. It's the pre-alpha version that's been stuck in pre-alpha for like 10 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
All the developers for Unreal Tournament went over to Fortnite, so that's never
Oh.
getting updated.
Okay. All right. So it seemed like actually now that you would like Fortnite at this point.
They're not very similar games at
It's
all.
not, and it's a third-person shooter, and
All right.
I get why Dylan likes it. Like I did, the part of Fortnite I hated the most was the building. I hate the
no
building.
one really likes building stuff.
I like
games.
building stuff in some games. I really hated building in.
It's
Fortnite.
really kind of clunky in Fortnite,
Mhm.
honestly. Or I'm really bad at it. But I mean, it's probably little column A, little column B. But building feels really clunky.
I think I like building things at a slower pace. Like the
Right.
fast-paced action of Fortnite is what doesn't do it for me. But you give me something like, like I would count Mario Maker, honestly. Or like Dragon Quest Builders on Switch allows you to build huge structures. Though again, I step back and I say I didn't like Minecraft, so I don't know. I don't know where that dichotomy lies. But I thought the building in Fortnite it didn't work for me.
Sure.
Yeah, but then again,
So
And that's incorporated into the PvP mode as well.
sure, yeah.
so Fortnite did not take a headshot to your heart. Is what you're saying.
Are we trying to make that happen? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Trying to take a headshot to your heart? What are you doing?
Failing, I guess. All right. Anyway, so cool.
Talk about games that are coming out, Cody.
Let's do it. Let's talk about a few things coming out. There's not a lot. So, okay. This is actually a game that's going to come out shortly before the edited version of this is released. Normally we go just after the edited version's released, but it's August 7th, 2018 for the Nintendo Switch, PC, and PS4. We're getting a Smash Brothers clone that I can describe the animation style as like the people who did Lucas Brothers Moving Company, which Matt has not seen, but it's a very kind of simplistic but not like childlike art style like a lot of the Adult Swim shows will do. Like it's not like whatever Mouse or something like that or Squidbillies. It's a step
Mouse.
It's a step above that. But yeah, and it's called Slamland. So if you want to get into the slamming with your friends, head on over to Slamland, which has 10 stages. Count them, 10.
10 whole
10
stages?
whole stages.
I can wait until December and get like 120.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. But yeah, one of the stages is a giant has his hands like this, and you fight on those hands. So yeah, it sounds just like a rockin' game, a rockin' good time.
I mean, the market is kind of getting flooded with Smash clones as of late. There are a lot of wannabe Smash games out there. Rivals of Aether, Brawl Out. This obviously I talked to you about Slap City.
Yeah.
Offline. Like Brawl Out is getting a console release with like guest characters from indie games.
Brawl Out already has a release with guest characters, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like
but
Switch has Guacamelee in it.
Yeah, now they're adding like Dead Cells guy and
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird and I don't know. None of them really feel right.
Okay.
None of them feel right to me.
I haven't actually played any of them. I think I've played a few Switch clones for this show, but none of the ones that got real big in the recent years.
Sure.
But I don't really feel the desire to.
Oh, you played the Cartoon Network one, right?
I did play that one.
Yeah, which is a rotten steaming pile of garbage.
Yeah, it was not good. But yeah. For the most part, I didn't play the one for the Vita. I didn't play the PlayStation version. I didn't play Brawl Out, and I'm probably not going to play these. So I will, however, play Switch's Smash Brothers when it comes out, because that looks great.
All of us except for Nikki are gonna play Smash Ultimate. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, she'll just have to live with us playing against Dylan as he kicks our butts as
I'm
Link.
losing
It's okay.
horribly.
Everybody likes Dylan better anyway, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. That's sad. Sad life for you. Okay, so moving on to August 10th, 2018. We Happy Few is finally coming out for the PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Which, if you don't know what We Happy Few is, it is a game that was like announced 2 years ago at E3, and it has not happened yet for some reason, but it's finally coming out, where you live in like this dystopian future where everyone is on drugs, so everything looks super happy. But then when the drugs start to wear off, the veil starts to get lifted, and you see the horrible world that's in front of you. And it's an interesting concept.
It's one of those weird games that has a really, like, I remember 2 years ago in our E3 show, we talked about it. I brought it up and because I thought it looked really cool. And it's one of those weird games that has kind of looked less cool the more of it I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of doesn't look very good, honestly.
What do you think looks the worst about it?
I don't know. The gameplay
Yeah.
doesn't look fun.
Yeah. Well, I might pick it up, but probably like on Steam sale.
Sure.
Yeah. Then moving on to August 14th, 2018, we are getting Telltale's final addition to the Walking Dead series. Walking Dead: The Final Season comes out on Xbox One, PS4, PC, iOS, Android, and Nintendo Switch.
Can this just be the last piece of Walking Dead media we get in general? Can we just end it?
I think it's on the way out, man. I don't see
all Walking Dead media. Just get rid of the show, like the comic. Just get rid of Robert Kirkman. Put him in a.
I don't think that's happening.
Just can we just get rid of all of it? I'm ready.
Probably not going to see a whole lot of the TV show anymore, but the comic and Fear the Walking Dead is probably going to continue. And Robert Kirkman's still not dead, so I'm sorry.
Beans, a human didn't die for me. Oh well.
Too bad.
I should have dreamed bigger.
But the other games were fun. I played the season 1 and some of season 2, and it's fun. It stressed me out a whole lot, and then toward the end of season 1, I realized that my decisions really didn't matter that much. So I went from having that be the most stressful game that I have ever played to really not that bad. But it was well done.
The problem is Telltale has gotten so much better since doing Walking Dead, and like Batman is just a much more worthwhile experience.
And you called The Walking Dead like your game of the year
at one point, and and I don't think it holds up.
Right on.
I don't. Yeah.
I haven't played the Batman stuff. I probably should, because I enjoy Telltale and I enjoy
and they're cheap and hella good.
Right on. Moving on to the last thing in the list, August 21st, 2018, for the PS4 and the PC, we're getting that guest character from Brawlout that is finally getting a sequel, Guacamelee 2. So if you like side-scrolling luchador action, then you can get that in Guacamelee. Too.
I really liked Guacamelee.
I haven't played it, but it looks like a lot of fun.
I got it in a Humble Bundle for Wii U and played through it. It's kind of like a Metroidvania style game.
The sequel is not coming out for Wii U, unfortunately.
I understand. I get that. Wise choice. I don't know. It's got a cool art style to it, cool music, and it was a lot of fun. So I wouldn't mind trying Guacamelee too.
All right. That's it, guys. That's all I have for what's coming out. Why don't we get into playing the worst games ever?
Let's do it.
All right. No. Okay, so like I said, these are the worst games ever, and Nikki is up first.
I'm really excited to share with you my horrible game.
Okay, cool. She wouldn't tell us what it is.
I got spoiled.
Did you?
IGN calls this game a pile, not a piece, a pile of trash. A disaster burned onto a UMD, and a competitor for the worst game on the PSP. Friends, I played number 23 on GamesRadar.com's top 50 worst games of all time, Dragon Ball Evolution for the PSP.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Nikki, please tell me you played story mode. Please.
I did not.
Oh no, you have to go back and play story
I
mode.
don't have to go back and play this garbage game ever again.
You're telling me you didn't like it?
No. So what's this? This was for the Vita, you said?
The PSP.
Okay, the PS. So this is like our second PSP game. So right on. What would you like to say, Nikki, about this Dragon Ball garbage? Tell us the hold on. Tell us the story of Dragon Ball Evolution. Okay, you don't have to.
Dragon Ball is about this guy who's like part monkey,
Mm-hmm.
and he is super powerful in his human form, and he trains really hard, and
Correct.
he becomes the ultimate fighter of the world, competing in MMA battles and stuff.
Yes, MMA.
You're not super off.
No. No.
Good.
There's like a hunt for like the Dragon Balls all over the world, and it grants you a wish, and like they turn cyborgs into humans.
Yeah, technically, she's not wrong about any of this.
Yeah, all of that fits. All of that tracks.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember the plot of Dragon Ball Evolution?
No.
Because we watched that together.
I remember we watched it together over
Yeah.
AIM, and AIM chatted together in a group chat.
Yeah. It was a blast.
It was fun.
No, I remember having fun making fun of it. I don't really remember the story. I feel like white kid named Goku is attending high school. And
Goku Smith.
was his name Goku fucking Smith?
No.
Oh my god.
Goku Johansson.
He's bullied by a guy whose actor is named Texas Battle, and that was great. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into playing the game. Sound good?
This is wonderful.
So
All right.
Let's play. Ah, Fox, yes.
This is a weird menu on this totally legitimate PSP you're playing.
yeah, I was gonna cut it out, but then I didn't.
Cool.
Listen,
Dips.
So, if you haven't already guessed, I don't know from Dragon Ball.
No. No, it's great.
But there is one thing I
the
do
people
know.
who made this game.
And, well, I'll call it out here in a second.
Yeah, that username is kind of fitting for the experience of playing DB Evolution.
So, I
shit.
played the arcade mode,
This is my jam.
and I put
Oh,
it
man.
to normal because, you know, why not?
Yeah, you're not a
Sure.
coward.
Exactly.
Oh shit, there's 5 whole characters.
So, again, I don't know from Dragon Ball, but I feel pretty confident in saying that Gohan is not an old man.
Okay, all right.
Well, I mean,
There's 2 Gohans, Nikki.
Who cares?
Oh god, they gave Bulma a last name. I forgot.
Bulma Enchanto.
Is a plucky young woman with a PhD, somehow also in high school, right? Isn't she in high school with Goku White Boy? Like,
Chi-Chi, Goku says you're pretty strong. Did he? Oh, that's sweet. Don't get all lovey-dovey on. What is this? Are they
This is
gonna?
an arcade mode?
Are they gonna make out?
so the controls were interesting. Apparently, there is a way on this totally legit PSP system to turn on like a turbo mode, and I think there were a couple of times where I accidentally did turn that on and back off again. But so beyond that, the controls suck. I couldn't figure out a way to jump. You could dash, but you had to use the analog stick. You couldn't use the D-pad.
I love like okay, so this is very obviously Dragon Ball Budokai from like the PlayStation,
Sure.
but they just gave it real life actors for some reason, and none of it fucking works at all.
Does Bulma in Dragon Ball actually have a gun?
No.
Okay. Can she summon things?
No.
No,
Oh boy, she can summon.
She has
in this
capsules.
Yeah, she's got capsules that things pop out of.
Oh,
She can't summon
she can summon
gods.
in this game, and it's real cool.
Like what? Fucking Ifrit or?
You'll see. Why would I spoil the greatest thing ever for you?
You sure? Like Bahamut fucking Zero shows murdering Chi-Chi.
Oh, did she just summon a motorcycle?
And it crushed her to death. Yes.
Oh my god.
Was I not looking at that? I missed that.
Don't worry, you'll see it a lot more.
She just looked so above her victory. She just threw her head back and shrugged.
She just shot her in the face with guns, Ambi says. Which is really what Dragon Ball is all about.
Right?
So, like, I don't even, Bulma definitely doesn't fight in the original Dragon Ball. I don't think she fights in the movie either.
She fights a little bit, I think.
Does she?
Yeah, something to make her relevant to actually be in the story at all.
And Emmy Rossum, who played Bulma, is like a respectable actress now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, everyone was a broke, starving actor once.
She summoned a bear?
Wait, what the hell?
That did nothing.
So maybe it's like random what you summon?
No, because eventually I summoned nothing but motorcycles.
Oh. Why would you summon anything else?
What? So, this is you just hit her with 2 motorcycles. That wasn't so tough. Yeah, because you crushed her with 2 motorcycles, you insane person.
I did it.
This is like the opening capsules is pretty on brand,
Sure.
Oh my god. Fuck. Rawr. Rawr.
What the hell?
Goku, no, come back to us.
Rawr.
Does Goku turn into the fucking gorilla in the movie?
Yeah, dude, you don't remember?
I don't.
Yeah.
I also want to point out that Bulma looks a lot like Ariana Grande.
Oh, yeah, kinda.
Rawr. Whoa, fucking...
Oh no, he's a teen wolf.
Yeah, fucking Teen Wolf over here, man. So, like, just like every other Dragon Ball video game, you've got multiple Gokus in it, so that's good. Every Dragon Ball game needs as many Gokus as possible, and this has at least 2. You've got High School Goku, and you've got Monkey Goku. Shit, that attack seems... What? Did he summon Meteor? What just happened?
Right? He's like Ifrit. It's stupid.
It's okay. Just drop motorcycles on him until he dies. I feel like if I could keep motorcycles in a small capsule, like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just crush people with them. Oh, no. Oh, hey.
This animation is really good.
Yeah, it was, like, I felt like I was there.
Right.
I really like his character model and, like, all 12 polygons. Do you think, like, someone saw the movie and was like, fuck, I gotta go get into this Dragon Ball thing? And, like, then they got this game and, like, they stopped?
Yes.
And like, now they're out there and, like, a friend is like, hey, do you like Dragon Ball? I see you got the Goku symbol on your shirt. Yeah, I love Dragon Ball. I've seen the movie and played the PSP game.
I really wouldn't be surprised if there was someone like that out there.
Wasn't this gonna get a sequel, this movie?
I mean, everything is supposed to get a sequel, right?
Yeah, I guess.
But it was really bad.
The writer for the movie, like, wrote a lengthy apology a couple years after it came out?
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
My favorite part is James Marsters, who played Piccolo in this movie. He voices a character in Dragon Ball Super, and he does it for free under an assumed name, basically because he really likes Dragon Ball and the fandom and really just wanted to apologize for making something so horrible.
It's honestly so sad.
Oh man. Okay. All right. So, What did you think?
I mean, if that's not Dragon Ball,
Well, what is?
Oh, well then, why have I not been watching it all my life?
I mean, you've seen the movie. That's the only piece of Dragon Ball media that exists.
Well then, shit. I feel pretty damn good about
Why
myself.
watch the TV show when you can just condense it all down to that good, hour and a half mark, and you get everything you need. You get, someone in high school calling Goku Gayku. You get, Goku and Chi-Chi flirting by airbending. You get Spike from Buffy and some really bad makeup pontificating about nothing. It's real good.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah. Really great A. Yeah, so you would play that again, right?
No.
I offended you. I'm sorry. All right. So Matt wants to go last. So, so I'll follow us up. So I had originally played the worst rated Sega Genesis game, but it actually was too bad to actually put on the show. It was Back to the Future 3, and it was basically 10 minutes of a D-pad shooting gallery and ducking tomahawks and jumping over boxes. The end. So,
there's like no fucking good Back to the Future 3 games out there. Like, Back to the Future 3 on NES is god awful.
Yeah.
The Telltale game's okay.
Yeah.
I never played that one, but
the Telltale game is the only good Back to the Future game, and it was supposed to serve kind of as Back to the Future.
Oh, no, the other good Back to the Future game is the one on Super Nintendo that was Japan only.
Oh, really? I haven't played that one.
Yeah, there's a Back to the Future platformer that has like super deformed Marty McFly, and it kind of rules. It's really good.
Right on. Well, now I have to play that because I love the Back to the Future franchise. But we're sadly not going to watch that video because you would have been super bored. So instead, I played one of the top 20 worst NES games as decided by Cracked, and one other list that I can't remember what it was. So, yeah. There's not a whole lot to say. Why don't we just get into playing it?
Sure.
All right. So there's Athena. Watch what happens when I push start.
Yeah.
Ah, you see that sexy wink?
Oh man. Athena? Shit.
Shit.
Wow, this is some music.
Yeah, it is. It's piercing.
Oh no. I think it's telling me to kill. I have to listen. I have to. The tree looks upset.
It looks just so sad.
Here's how you're going to be feeling here in a few minutes.
Yeah. So, I kill these little pig demons, and I pick up...
carrying?
I think it's a sperm, and now I have a hammer. So right. I think when those little plants pop up, that's just like a checkpoint that doesn't work. But it does make sound and give me stuff.
Great. I'm glad that it makes sound, because the sounds in this game are really good.
Yeah, aren't they? So there's the little fucking chest knights. And I don't know what happened. I had a lot of health left, but died instantly when that fucking chest knight stabbed me with his sword. And that'll maybe be a little bit of a theme. So this weird purple sperm thing, I still don't really know at this point what the difference between these weapons are. I just assume whenever a new one falls, it must be an upgrade, so I pick it up.
I mean, like, what is it even? What is it? It's an alien head or a helmet? I guess
it's a helmet. Yeah.
Why does the helmet not match your color scheme? Why didn't they even try?
Dude, I don't know.
Are they dropping pink things or are those explosions?
Those are explosions.
What is this?
Yeah, see the night guys?
I don't like that. They look. No, I don't like any of those.
No. So I pick up the sword.
Uh-huh.
And I'm real afraid that they're going to kill me because they seem to arbitrarily just take away all of my life for no reason at random. Sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, and I never figure out why.
This looks like something someone would accidentally make. Like
right.
They're typing in code and this happens.
So apparently this was based off of a arcade game that was very well received, but this game was super not. So I thought I'll kill this guy, but nope, my sword doesn't really hurt him, so fuck that.
Like,
I also find out that the sword does not break rocks, so
Yeah.
I guess it's good that I randomly jump super high.
so Athena's an SNK game,
Uh-huh.
which is the same company that makes Fatal Fury and King of Fighters. And
Uh-huh.
they made a sequel to this game called Psycho Soldier, which is a fucking great video game name.
Right.
And
Is it just a bunch of Psycho Crushers?
no, it
Oh.
stars Athena's like descendant essentially,
Okay.
and she's like a main character in the King of Fighters series, and
Oh,
has been
really?
since like '94, and like there's 20 of those games.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
So Athena, like this game, has lived forever. She's in. She's a secret boss. This character in this game is a secret
Athena?
boss. Yeah, a secret boss in Capcom versus SNK Chaos.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you have to like beat, I don't know, like Violent Kin or something, and go to heaven there, and then you kill it. What the hell?
So there's this weird tree thing that I can't figure out how to kill, and killed me pretty much instantaneously.
Flame and draw that for us.
Probably. Yeah. So anyway, I haven't really quite figured it out yet, but I'm quickly learning that one of the most infuriating parts of this game is when you get hit, there are no invincibility frames.
Sure.
So you can get juggled between villains until you're dead very quickly. And that fucking is just real infuriating.
And this is on NES, right?
This is the NES, yeah.
Okay. Like, what's even the story here? This is a fucking fever dream.
Right? No, it's like I think Athena hates horse people and little slime creatures and pig
And
demons.
she wants to murder them.
Yeah, she wants to murder all the moblins and don't know why I died there, but I did.
There's no hit detection. There's no indication. You game overed.
I did, but I'm gonna try again
Why?
because I want to see another level.
You know, SNK made good games eventually.
Yeah, like SNK vs Street Fighter for the PlayStation 2 was fucking great. I think it was the second one.
Yeah,
I loved the hell out of that game.
a lot of SNK fighting games are great. They made stuff like Ikari Warriors on NES. It's pretty all right. The Metal Slug series is SNK.
Yeah, Metal Slug was great.
But like, this is pretty bad.
It's not good.
I like the one soundtrack that it has.
Right? Occasionally will play another song, like when you beat something or pick up something. But the song that it plays does not stop the background music, and it completely clashes.
Oh,
So again, this game seems like an accident. Oh my god, they're just everywhere. There's nothing.
Right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I just got fucking juggled to death by these fucking horse creatures.
All right, our second Twitch emote should be Athena spinning for eternity when she dies.
So okay, this is the better of the two games that I played. So there's at least that.
So like, are you? I'm wondering if that's actually a hammer, or like, are we looking at like a Goemon situation? Are you using a pipe?
Oh,
Because
maybe.
the first thing you grab looks like a pipe.
I still don't fucking know what that was.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Whoa, the box art for Athena is something.
I
It's-
have not.
It has
seen
an
it.
audience.
Does it? Oh yeah, I'm not surprised. Based on the sexy wink in the opening.
Yeah. Upon landing, unarmed and nearly nude, the princess only has her kicks to fend off the approaching monsters, but she may collect the dead enemy's various weapons. So I guess you're just using whatever their weapons are.
Yeah, I'm picking up whatever the enemies was. So like, see, they have the weird club sperm too. The little pig creatures, but they don't always drop them.
So I guess this is kind of based on various mythologies.
I guess.
You've got like the pig guys who you're kind of looking at like Chinese stuff. And then Athena, obviously, that's Greek.
Okay, I've picked up the bow and arrow that does not hurt enemies. It did nothing to the people I shot with it. This game is infuriating, guys.
So this game has one level, right?
I guess so. It's all I've seen so far
Makes
in
sense.
this game or this video. I desperately want to see something else. I want to get back to the weird angry tree.
I love this fucking song.
Right?
And
And I don't know what the hell that like green thing that has the same mouth that the trees does.
Oh, the tall slime beast?
Yeah, the tall slime beast that
Yeah.
looks very different.
This is just where you die every time.
Yeah, those fucking horse demons. So I decided yeah, I'm done. Yeah. That
Did you
game.
enjoy playing this?
Do I regret playing this?
You didn't enjoy playing
Oh
this?
no, I didn't. No, it was straight garbage. Yeah, no, this.
Polar Bears says this looks like a game.
It
Yeah.
is, I guess, technically a game. I pressed buttons, I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad afterwards. So yeah, at least was not an endless runner / shooting gallery game that Back to the Future 3 was, that I almost played. But fuck, if it was just not like infuriating to play, the lack of a fucking invincibility frame at all, and the fact that you don't really know if you've been hit or not.
Yeah,
and
honestly, like normally in NES games like Double Dragon, or not Double Dragon, but like Ninja Gaiden, when you get hit by an enemy, you get knocked back and it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden, stuff like that. There, I would like pray for a knockback. Please get me out of
Right?
there.
Yeah. I get hit by the guy,
Yeah.
and then nothing happens. I just keep getting hit by the guy who's right there while I'm trying to very slowly swing my weapon to hurt them. It's fucking sucked. So yeah. I maybe would have rather played Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, Matt, what did you play?
All right. So, my video game, if we can call it that, is Legendary. I was really surprised to find that we had never touched it on our show before, because most of the internet knows about this game. Coming to you from the bowels of 2003 Russia, is a game that literally was sold in stores in the United States for human American money. People paid for it, probably with money that they had assumedly worked for. Man hours went into the purchase of this video game. Sorry, video game.
Okay.
It is a racing game. Racing game for the personal computer. Again, released in 2003. I played Big Rigs Over the Road Racing.
Oh boy, man.
Yeah, so Big Rigs, I would tell you about, different worst games of all time lists that it's on, which it appears on many. But I think the best claim to fame is that it is the lowest rated game on Metacritic.
Wow.
Of any game or like PC?
Of any.
Holy shit. All right, this will be exciting.
Their developer, Stellar.
That means Desert Bus got a better rating than this game.
Yeah, Desert Bus is a better game. The packaging of Big Rigs states that the main objective of the game is to race a semi-trailer truck, known colloquially as a big rig, in order to safely deliver illegal cargo being carried by the vehicle while avoiding the local police force. In the game itself, no objectives beyond reaching the finish line of a track are presented. There is no load on your truck, and there are no police in the game.
Cool.
I had a bit of a time getting this game to run. I found it pretty easily. It's kind of abandonware at this point. But I couldn't record it without playing it windowed. And, I tried the tried and true, Alt-Enter, didn't work. I tried to, go into the game itself and, -W at the end, didn't work. I had to edit a INI file that came with the game and change one number but the INI file by default doesn't allow anyone to actually edit it. So I had to go in and change all user permissions for that INI file on my computer. It was the most buck wild shit I've ever encountered.
Fuck?
Getting a game to just be in a window.
Holy shit.
And all I had to do was go into a notepad file and change a number 0 to a number 1, and that was fucking it.
Okay.
Big Rigs, you're gonna see this game, and it's got a soundtrack.
Okay.
When I played this game, there was no music. I added the music in myself. I edited it. You may ask, where did this music come from? This music is from Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. This game has files that I downloaded for audio. There are music tracks, but no one put in any code to make them play in the game.
So this was music included in the release of the game.
Yeah, it has 5 whole tracks, 5 whole ones.
But no one ever bothered to actually make them play.
Yeah, no one put any code for the songs, so I added them back in. We're kind of simulating an upgrade, working game. I also, let me tell you the other thing that we got working. I'll tell you that about halfway through.
Okay.
But I played the patched version.
Okay.
A patch was released for this game, an official patch. It changed something.
Okay.
Let's watch Big Rigs Over the Road.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh my god. All right, I think we're still on Athena. Here we go.
We are.
All right, so this is the menu.
So this is the music you added in.
Yeah, but it's real music from the game. This is the default. All textures are low, so I just left it. Seemed like the right thing to do. So I'm going to go into customs race here, and you've got 4 different big rigs.
Thunder.
From Thunder, Mega 1, Thunderbull, and Sunrise W12.
What?
I was like, Mega 1 sounds like the one for me. We got tracks like Devil Passage 2, Forgotten Road 1, Night Ride, and Small Town Road. Yes, there is no Forgotten Road 2. Why would there be? So, we click on the screen and we load it up. Loading is based entirely upon your amount of RAM.
Okay.
So the more RAM you have, the less the loading times. You can see over on the left, there's the guy I'm racing against. He doesn't have any AI, so he never moves. And the controls are you see I didn't move at first because I was trying WASD. That doesn't work. You actually move by pressing up on the arrow keys, which is really weird for any game ever. But your controls are up, down, left, and right. Down kind of slows you down. Up makes you go forward. Left and right turn you left and right. And then space is reverse. Keep space bar in mind.
What?
Yeah.
So wait, you're playing a patched version of the game, and they didn't include AI for the person you're racing?
Well, in the original version, there was no person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now they added the opponent.
So they added a more broken feature.
Right. He doesn't work.
Cool.
You may notice that the textures are loading sort of as I go.
Yeah, man.
That draw distance is amazing.
Yeah. You can see everything. Also, I just kind of, it's Big Rigs off the road, right? I just went off the road. Also, I just went off the plane of reality.
There's no collision.
As far as I know, there is no collision detection for literally anything in the game. Going up and down hills is just, you just do it, man. It just happens.
You just drive through everything.
I want to.
Okay.
So here I am. I decided, let's just keep going. Oh, I went out into sort of null space. Turn around. There's the map. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back and see what I can do.
What the hell?
I want to reiterate, this game was sold.
This game cost money.
It costs money to people.
So, wait, can you lose this game?
I mean, you bought it, right?
Well, that's you losing because of the game, but
Sure.
like you're racing somebody, but they don't move.
Right. Well, you can kind of see in the top left. I had escape to try and return back to the main menu, but I only get return to race and quit to Windows. Those are my only options. So I'm like, well, let's quit to Windows, and that brings me back to the main menu.
Oh, sure.
Cool.
So yeah, you might have seen. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I just wanted to get a reminder. What system was this for?
This is a PC game.
Oh, when was this released?
2003.
Oh, okay. It looks like a Windows 95, 98 game.
So you will notice, and there's my friend again. In the top left, there were I've got the lapse, which there's always one. The time, which is always falling off. The PNT, which I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh wait, here we go.
There's no hit detection for the fucking bridge.
Well, let's try that again. Whoop. And let's try the bridge again. Maybe I just missed. Nope.
No, there really is only collision detection for hills.
Yeah, I don't know what the PNT is in the top left that never actually moves. There's also the red bars, and I fill in. They turn green every time I pass a checkpoint, and that's how you win.
Okay.
At one point, I try to win a race because I figure why not. But if a keen-eyed viewer, just go right through that house. Doesn't need to be there. A keen-eyed viewer would note that I had probably about half as many red checkpoints boxes up in the Ultranav and the last track. That's because the game doesn't really restart when you restart. So it doubled the amount of checkpoints that I need to pass, but you only can fill in one green rectangle for each checkpoint on a given track. So I can actually never win now.
Wait, can you reuse old checkpoints? Is that impossible?
No, if I go through a checkpoint once, I can never go through it again. I can go through it, but I mean, it just doesn't light up another light on the bar. So I can't win. I'm trying. I really want to win, but I can't, guys. I'm so sorry.
It's like this person just sat down and programmed a game, but never tried to play it at all. Like they typed out some code and were like, yeah, this has got to be perfect.
Yeah, this is American racing game. They love truck. I love making truck. I love going out and driving truck across American roadside like this. This is American road.
Yeah, this weird cobblestone thing that you're driving on.
It's big rig. You don't know big rig is good. It's good. You drive the truck. It has sort of you see through it like normal truck.
Yeah, exactly like normal truck.
There's tail lights on where tires is. It is very well modeled. This is look at big American bridge. Fuck bridge. We go in the ravine. No, we cross the bridge because this one's gonna have detection. And just like the real America, again, our infrastructure is just nothing. There it is. And you, at the very least, right now, you may be rocking out to these rad tracks. Again, I reiterate, these are real songs that were included in the game. I should also include, I didn't take the time to add in the sound effects, which are also included in the game. There are 4 of them. One of them is for crashing, which I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, man. Okay, so this game came out, and they were like, oh, shit, we fucked something up. The thing we need to fix is we need to add a non-moving enemy. Now it's good.
Well, I mean... Also, before, you actually couldn't win. In the original version, there was no objective.
You just drove around.
That.
Yeah, like there wasn't just an opponent, but also you couldn't actually win the race. You technically can win, and I'm going to show that off a little later in this video. But it's hard to win when again, every time you start a new track from the main menu, like it adds on all of the checkpoints, and there's just not enough to pass. So yeah, if you like driving directly up a vertical walls, this is the game for you.
I could do that in Uniracers, and that was fine.
And now we're in heaven. That's nice. Like being dead, which is the dream when you're playing this game. Yeah.
Oh, you can dance.
A little bit. You'll see me dance later, actually.
So the plot is you're trying to get your cargo.
Yeah, the
away
illegal
from
cargo.
The police that aren't chasing you, and the cargo that is not in the fucking stuff you're hauling, because there's nothing to haul. Okay.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Cool. I think at this point I actually closed the game and restart it. I cut out an entire track because I hadn't actually realized that it was adding the red bars to me at that point. So I've actually closed the game and restarted it. Now we're playing Small Town Road.
Oh, absolutely.
And we're going to go for the victory here.
Okay.
Small Town Road, by the way, I should point out, you're not going to see it. I do cut out some of it because it's pretty boring. I just try and actually win the race. But Small Town Road is France and California put together.
Sure.
But yeah.
Yeah.
You've never been there?
It's like you go and the moon. I'm sorry, France, California, and the moon. Here's the little city streets, and then here's the moon. And there's a military base. Now you're on the moon, and then I cut out the Louvre when I drive through the fucking Arc de Triomphe. And there's also a palm tree section with a beach. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah.
I wanted to look up the Metacritic score, but as I was looking into that information, I found that this game was released in its pre-alpha stage.
Yeah, this is it.
So
there was never. Oh wait, hold on. Here comes the win. I'm gonna win.
Your winner.
God.
Your winner.
I didn't edit that. It immediately goes back to the main.
Cool.
So
that was pretty much the best, though. You're winner. You are winner.
You are winner. I'm like, well, I want to, maybe I can win a race again. I wanted to see if it maybe added the bars on, but now they're all green. I want to see what happens. So I'm trying a new race.
Did that play the Final Fantasy Victory
that was
music? Okay. All right.
So now it does indeed carry the full green bars over to every race. And now I
you just instantly win.
I just auto win every single race. That can't be right. Let's try it again. I'm sure it's fine. Here we go. Damn it. I'm winner. Okay. All right. There's one more thing
the game. As far as they're concerned, you are winner.
There's one more thing to try. And I noticed that when you press reverse, it made you go a lot faster than normal. So I wanted to see what happened if I just held down reverse. So I want you to watch both the game and the speedometer.
Oh my god.
Whoa. This is not sped up.
It's gonna become Inside Out truck.
Yes, none of this is sped up. This is just happening. And so...
Where does Skybox end? Oh wow, you are on How do we make this the show title?
I am the Shuck of the Infinite. I have become everything in the universe. I am going over the road. I will deliver illegal cargo everywhere in the cosmos. Again, not speeding up. I have for time. Now I've been holding down the space bar for about 4 minutes. We're at about negative 10 million miles an hour.
Sure, as cars do.
As cars do.
They've broken out of the fucking box.
Skip ahead a little. Yeah, no, the number is just going off the screen at this point. The truck is just sort of merging with reality itself. It's we're up at the 9-minute mark. I decide I'm gonna go ahead and just try and drive forward now that I have vanished from the ether. I don't have any idea where the level is or if it even exists. I think maybe I've traveled through time and nothing is left. Let's just come to a complete stop. There it is.
There
And
you go. Look at your mileage gauge.
yeah, and now I can just drive. Drive here alone with the universe.
You are a winner.
I think we're all winners today, guys.
So, okay. That game looks real bad,
Yeah.
but a lot of fun to watch you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I milked it though. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all of the entertainment. So, big rigs.
I can't believe they released a game that people paid money for that's
For
in
American dollars.
that fucking status, like state. It's like
You could have gone to like fucking Circuit City in 2003 and like bought a box with that game inside of it. You go up to fucking Media Play and you're like, please, sir, can I never buy another PC game again because they're all like this? I'm done.
Or at the very least, like everything else is step up. So yeah.
Right.
This game was also played at AGDQ 2015.
Yeah, no, I got the methodology for playing in windowed mode because again, I had trouble recording it in full screen. I got it from the speedrun guide. So
Right.
there's a community out there, viewers, if you would like to go out and find yourself on the world record leaderboard for big rigs.
So how do you speedrun a game that you can't win?
You throw it in the trash faster than anybody else. You take the disc,
Cool.
you break it, and you put it in a trash
It's
can.
like a pretty complex strat. I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out.
Yeah, it's pretty much damage boosting, where you damage the game irreparably. Yes.
All right. Well, that's, I think, pretty much it for the show. But before we call it quits, Matt, what are we doing next time?
I was surprised that when I randomized this theme, because we have a list, viewer, to kind of peek behind the curtain a bit, of about 61 different themes that I randomize each time. And this is theme number 1 on the list. And we've only technically done it once.
I guess one doesn't get randomized very often.
Yeah, and the last time it came up, we've done it about 80 episodes ago.
Wow.
And I feel like I'm talking it up like it's some great theme. It's number 1, so it's the first one we thought of. So it's nothing special. No. We're gonna play games based on motion pictures. We're going to Hollywood for movie-based games.
Oh,
right.
man.
You could have just time to play more Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah, next week all 3 of us play it. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, then, that's what you have to look forward to in 2 weeks. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, Nikki Wright and Matt Karua.
Beep, beep.
Until next time, don't die. But, Matt, they should do something. What is it?
Beep, beep. Keep
Fair. Fair enough. Bye, everybody.
See ya.
All right. Time to stop the recording.
Hoofa doofa.
That game looked like hot garbage.
Boy, oh boy. It's something.
All of these deserve to be on a bad list. I'm not really sure Athena maybe deserved to be on the worst 20 NES games, but it was pretty bad.
I wouldn't want to play it. It didn't look fun.
It was pretty bad. Yeah, it was infuriating. But I feel like I've played plenty of worse NES games.
Goku's grandfather is also named Gohan, and he named his son after his grandfather. Just wanna put that.
That's why there was an old Gohan.
It's important.
Yeah. Okay, so titles. Fucking, I wish Twitch chat did line breaks. Amber gave us. Oh, Amber had lost power, so she missed a lot of it.
Oh no! Did she miss Big Rig?
She came back for some of it. Yeah. Amber has this person's a slur. It's like I'm at work.
Here, she texted the list to me, so I have line breaks.
Okay, cool.
So, this person's a slur. It's like I'm at work. I don't want to talk to everyone because everyone is bad. Take a headshot to the heart.
Not going to be a thing, Cody. Sorry. Stop
Ten
trying to make fetch
pages.
happen. 10 whole pages.
White kid named Goku.
Yep.
Goku fucking Smith. Goku White Boy. Summon nothing but motorcycles. And then that's it.
Okay. So there's some overlap with what I wrote down. I got this person's a slur. I don't know from Dragon Ball. Isn't she in the high school with Goku White Boy? I summon nothing but motorcycles. We need as many Gokus as possible. Just drop motorcycles on him until he dies. This looks like a game someone would accidentally make. Fuck the bridge. I'll take the ravine. Where the skybox ends, and I am the truck of the infinite. I have become one with the universe.
And then I have the only way to lose is to buy the game. Off the plane of reality. The truck is merging with reality itself. I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad after.
my biography.
And then damage boosting straight into the trash.
I didn't write anything down, guys. I'm sorry.
You never do.
I know you were counting on me. I'm too focused. I'm too focused on delivering the comedy.
No, I get it. It's important.
Yeah. People expect I gotta get my head in the game, you know?
Absolutely.
Get my head in the game. Like my mentor Corbin taught me. Cody, you okay? Are you playing Marvel Puzzle Quest? What are you doing? Did he freeze?
I think he did.
Holy shit. Didn't even notice it first.
Honestly, I thought he was looking at his phone or something.
I thought he was too. Are we bad friends?
Yeah.
I disagree. I don't think we are at
And
all.
it makes sense, though, because I clicked it. Yeah, we're offline on Cartridge Blowers, too. Or on Twitch, rather.
Nice.
So that's fun.
That's fine. The actual show is there. Oh, and he dropped the poor pets.
Hi, Cody.
All right, now I should write this thing out, I suppose.
I guess.
Did it. Nailed it. Done. Fantastic. What an intro. We are Summon F, FDF, JM. I just typed random things.
Your game was something.
I'm really glad that we finally got this on the show. I definitely have thought about doing it before, but it is kind of overdone on the internet. There are a lot of YouTube videos about it that exist out there, and people make fun of big rigs because it's a pretty obvious target. But you know, we took our crack at it, and I think we hit it out of the park.
I think so.
Because boy, what a rotten pile.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
It's barely a game.
Right.
Like it's.
I mean, that's what happens when you sell pre-alpha in retail.
Right, and I think like I was reading the Wikipedia article for it, and what did they say? Let's see. After Stellar Stone, the company that made it shut down, Big Rig's producer and programmer and owner of TS Group Entertainment, Sergei Titov, went to work for Riot Games on League of Legends before releasing the controversial title The War Z in 2012. So the guy who made Big Rigs actually worked on games that were popular.
Right. Holy crap.
Though The War Z was also considered was one of the worst video games of all time, panned by critics. So I want to say popular, maybe infamous is a better word. Well, now I know what to play next time. The War Z.
Right.
I guess it's online only, and the
Oh,
servers
the
are all
servers
dead.
were taken offline.
My internet crapped out.
Welcome back.
What'd you do?
My internet
Oh,
lost connection.
Oh,
Hold on.
This game was rife with controversy. Controversy. Holy shit.
All right. So let's see titles. Nikki, for you, I have the only way to win is to throw away the game. Is that
The only way to lose is to buy the game.
way to lose is
Yeah.
to buy the game? Off the plane of reality? Was that it? Okay. What was next?
The truck is merging with reality itself.
Yeah.
I jumped. I kicked. I felt sad after.
I got that one.
And damage boosting straight into the trash.
Okay. All right, and then there's Amber's. Okay, so let me put the page breaks in there so I can just paste the whole list. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had my internet lost connection, so unfortunately that ended the stream. But we're back now. I'm glad it happened after the show.
Right?
That would have been infuriating as well. Maybe not as bad as playing Athena. Okay. So this is the full list. We can yay or nay. All right. This person's a slur.
No.
I don't know from Dragon Ball.
No.
Isn't she in high school with Goku White Boy?
I feel like the simpler Goku White.
Just Goku White Boy?
Were,
Okay. I summon nothing but motorcycles.
I kind of don't like it. I don't hate it.
Okay. We need as many Gokus as possible. Just drop motorcycles on him until he dies.
Pretty good too.
Okay. This looks like a game someone would accidentally make. No. Fuck the bridge. I'll fall in the ravine.
Nah.
Where the skybox ends.
I love that Shel Silverstein book. It's
Right?
beautiful.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm going to start that one. I am the truck of the infinite. I have become one with the universe.
That's a spoiler.
Okay. The only way to lose is to buy the game.
No.
Off the plane of reality. No. The truck is merging with reality itself. Also spoiler. I jumped. I kicked. I felt sad after.
That one's good.
Okay. Damage boosting straight to hell. No. This person's a slur. It's like I'm at work. I don't want to talk to anybody because everybody is bad. No. Take a headshot to your heart. I think Matt already said no.
Yeah,
10.
Cody, that's not going to happen. Cody, no.
All right, I'm sorry. I tried. 10 whole stages. No. White kid named Goku. No. Goku fucking Smith. Goku White Boy.
Bless you.
And then summoning nothing but...
Forever.
You just got to look up at the sky.
Oh, now I know for the future.
Like, that actually works for me. I don't know.
Does it really?
Someone
I'll give that a shot because I was literally going for like...
Someone told me that once, or maybe I read it, and like now whenever I feel a sneeze coming on, I just look up and it makes me sneeze more often than that.
I'll have to give it a shot.
Oh, cool.
That's really great.
So that leaves us with I summon nothing but motorcycles. We drop or just drop motorcycles on him until he dies. Where the skybox end. And I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad after.
I think the last two are the best.
I agree.
Okay. Amber, between where the skybox ends and I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad after. Which do you prefer? Polar bears also, feel free.
or anyone else in the chat. It might be Skybox. Skybox, I think, might be the best one.
I
kind
really
of like it.
just the reference.
Yeah.
Unintentionally.
Who said that?
It was Nikki.
That's good.
Nikki said it.
I didn't. That was not on purpose. It was only like said it back. I was like, oh.
All right, cool. Well,
She can't hear me.
okay. The choices are where the skybox ends, and I jumped, I kicked, I felt sad after.
If you can hear me, she should be able to hear me.
She should be able to.
Unless she has those really cool matte filtering earmuffs that people have been selling.
Mm-hmm.
Very rude to me personally, but I get it.
Well, you did get that National Geographic issue all about your life. So
That's true.
you like jump kicks.
That tracks.
And no Matt. Can you hear Nikki? Weird. Okay, then I must have stopped when the internet crapped out. I must have stopped capturing the correct speakers. Let's see.
Well, now I can say that Ambi's choice of title was bad. And she can't hear me.
I did just switch speakers, so.
I can also say so many bad things about Ambi. I'm going to do it right now. She just smells bad.
Oh.
Everyone knows that.
Oh no.
Everyone knows that. Wait, you switched the speakers? What?
Okay, she can hear your bad mouthing of her now.
I bad mouth everybody. My mouth is actually very good, Cody. People tell me I win mouth competitions all the way out across the state. I got the state papers, big blue ribbons, Cody.
Nice. Amber loves you too, asshat. Good
Thumbs
job.
up.
All right. So we're going with the book title that is not the Shel Silverstein thing. Okay. All right. I bought some Bluetooth headphones that were on sale for $20.
Nice.
Yeah, they were nice over the ear headphones and everything. And man, they sound like I spent $20 on them.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I got them for work for meetings so that I am not corded. But for some reason, whenever the meeting starts, it stops playing audio through them. So it's really infuriating. Her power crapped out. She said, fuck, I'm going to have to get dressed and walk next door to check on the old people. But then it came back on, so she didn't have to. So yeah, good job. Caring for old people is for losers. That's not the official stance of cartridge blowers or me.
It is, though. All old people should get in the box. One box for all old people.
The box.
They shrink as they get older and thus can fit in one box.
Like an old person clown car.
Oh, I guess I also played some Jackbox games last weekend.
Heck yeah.
How'd that go?
Fine.
Which ones did you play?
God, I don't even remember the names. I feel like they were new because I'd never played them before. Let's see. Oh, a game called, maybe they weren't new. A game called Drawful.
Drawful rules.
Drawful is fun.
Was pretty fun. Let's see.
When I had people over, we had people who typically don't like to play games other than Cards Against Humanity, which has gotten very old.
Yeah.
I successfully have switched to Jackbox and Use Your Words as games they'll play.
Smart.
So yeah.
Cards Against Humanity is trash.
Like, I liked it the first time I played it a little bit, and then
you know, like apples to apples style games in general are fun, but like I'm over them.
Yeah, I am too. Yeah, like they have very limited replayability once you see the cards.
Yeah,
like they're not good anymore. They're even worse when you play people who fucking follow the rules. Like, god damn it. I don't want to play apples to apples with someone who's very literal about the fucking rules to apples.
Right.
No
it was
fun.
the first Jackbox set. So it was Fibbage, Drawful, Wordspud, and Licewater.
Wordspud and Licewater are not great.
Wordspud is very
Wordspud
bad.
was okay.
I don't think I played Licewater.
It's not great.
Drawful
and Fibbage are fantastic though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, and You Don't Know Jack is in there as well.
Yeah.
Just like
and Jackbox 4, they have Fibbage 3, and it's probably my favorite one. It's got a really cool, sort of weird, like 70s lounge aesthetic to it.
Really?
For no apparent reason, and it's really good. Plus, they have an alternate Fibbage mode called like All About You, where you make up lies about the people you're playing with.
Oh, that's fun.
Amazing. I'm looking at the list of games, and it seems like the fourth party pack is really cool.
If I wanted to do a Cards Against Humanity-esque, apples to apples-esque game, I prefer Say Anything.
Yeah, that's the one we played at my wedding, right?
Yeah, it's more open, but that's still pretty limited to a couple of like 4 or 5 plays. I don't know. Just Use Your Words works better.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? I don't got much. I think the official multiplayer version of Stardew comes out soon, right?
Out now.
It's out now?
Mm-hmm. On PC.
Okay.
Console coming soonish. Yeah, apparently, like, you know how one dude made all of Stardew, they got a second dude who just did just the multiplayer stuff. Like, it's crazy that only 2 people worked on that game.
That game is fucking just full of shit.
Massive. It's massive. There's a lot of systems going on. It's really crazy.
And it's so pretty.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Stardew, Amber. You know what we're talking about. Don't pull that shit. You know, you hear us say Stardew, and your eyes are like, what? Huh? Oh, what? Huh? What?
Stardew. I hear Stardew.
Heard it. Heard it.
It's time to go to the valley. You're honest.
I miss playing games with you guys.
Mean.
Yeah. There's some kind of hidden aliens?
I came to find out about the hidden aliens.
Ooh. The foundations. I still haven't even gotten the sewer to open up yet. I'll get the Switch version of Stardew for multiplayer purposes. Once the multiplayer comes out.
Episode number
135, yeah.
Idle.
I jumped. I kicked. I felt sad after.
Aw.
Yeah. I feel sad a lot.
Yeah, there's a good YouTube channel, Ambi, called Dangerously Funny that has a guy who goes really deep into a lot of the Stardew coding and mysteries and stuff. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend it. I'm ready, by the way.
All right. Okay. Vocal recording started. Whenever you're ready.
Right. Let me straighten up here a little bit. You know, get professional. Look like I know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, here we go. It's not even that funny. All right. We never play bad games on this show. We're always playing good games like Kirby and Zelda and Blinks the Time Sweeper, you know, the classics. So we wanted to take a break from all of the fantastic pieces of art that we look at every other week on our show and just, you know, roll up our pants legs and get knee deep in some steaming video game fecal debris. Yes, finally, for maybe the first time ever, we play video games considered to be the worst ever. Nikki drops a motorcycle on a monkey, and that's a crime in my book, young lady. You're going to PS prison. It's Dragon Ball Evolution. Cody gets stomped to death by horses. Should have listened to that fortune teller in Athena. And I play what some scientists would classify as a video game, and others would classify as a big poopy dookie pile in Big Rigs over-the-road racing. All this, and we talk about Fork Knife, the game that kids love and the olds don't get. And I'm the olds. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 135. I jumped, I kicked, and I felt sad after. I hope next week we can get back to playing good games, though. You know, we play the good games all the time. Stuff like Sonic, Mario, Castlevania. So next week, tune in. We're going to be playing Sonic 2006, Mario Teaches Typing, and Castlevania Judgment. It's the fighting game for the Wii. I've never played any of them, but as my hero Bubsy might say, what could possibly go wrong?
Very nice.
Thanks.
PS Prison was very, very clever.
PS Prison.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
The PSP.
Yeah.
Oh. I was trying to think of it in terms of like Dragon Ball.
Oh, no. No.
I didn't want to make a Dragon Ball joke.
All right.
So what other PSP game did we play on this show?
I played Ghost in the Shell.
Okay. And then when I streamed all of Star Ocean 2, that was on PSP. So we've got a lot of PSP content on our channel.
Yeah, man. That Hot PSP.
That market that we're penetrating.
Right?
If you like the PSP, there's only one YouTube channel for Hi, I'm Matt. If you like the PlayStation Portable, there's only one YouTube channel for you. Come on over. It's youtube.com/cartridge blowers. Sit back, take a load off, and watch us play one of 3 different PSP games.
Cool.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Matt from Cartridge Blowers. Do you like the PlayStation Portable? No one does. It's sold very badly.
The one fucking thing someone robbed from my house when they broke into it was my fucking PlayStation Portable.
Really?
Yep. It's because they got caught before they got very far through the window and it was within arm's reach, but still.
So wait, they got caught, but they still were like, yoink.
Yes. Yes.
And like what? Did like you not get them arrested by police?
So I was at work, and as when I was living with Glenn and Emily, and Glenn was at work. Emily was still at home, and she heard someone ruffling around in my the room that I watch TV in, and I had my PSP out on a trunk, and they had pushed my window unit air conditioner out of the way and started crawling through the window. But then they heard that Emily was home. I heard someone rustling around, and they freaked out and started running. And I guess they just sort of waited a little bit until the police did show up. But then they ran real hard and got their glove caught on a fence, and it ripped the glove off. And then they got away, and no one ever saw them again. I guess when the only thing missing is the PlayStation Portable, no one really cares.
But they left like a fucking classic Sherlockian clue. There's a glove that was left behind. Yep. How do you not just go around town and try and match the gloves of people's hands? What are you doing with your life?
You have a PSP. Can you fit this glove?
There's a PSP out there waiting for you. Just take the glove, which I'm sure you still have, encased in glass. You go out there, you go door to door, and you're like, "Pardon me, sir or madam, may I see your hand?" No, it doesn't fit. Good day. And then you go to the next door.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll waste my time with that.
There's fingerprints inside, Cody. Fingerprints. All you need to do is go and get yourself a fingerprint kit and access to the Arkansas fingerprint database.
Sure.
And maybe a policeman friend. And then, I mean, I see it on TV. It's on TV, so you can do it. And you just go out and you get the fingerprints done from how many years ago? Like 7, 8?
Like, yeah, at least, yeah.
Yeah. And so you just go back there and you get the fingerprints done. And you're like, j'accuse, I know who did this. And you say it like that. And then you go and you find the man and you murder him.
You want me to go straight up Hardy Boys right into murder?
Yeah, the Hardy Boys should have been murdering people, is what I've always been saying.
I gotcha. Yeah, we've sold a lot more Scholastic books that way.
More like the Hardley Boys.
They were on South Park, sir.
Oh, were they? I don't know.
Yeah, that joke's been done.
I mean, I got a great, cool. They did that really fun, good joke that I just did because it was, you know, I mean, I guess I'll workshop my Hardley Boys gag.
Sure.
But no, you should find the man and murder him for your PlayStation 4. What games do you have for PSP?
Power Stone.
Man, fucking worth it. You should kill that dude.
Yeah, it's the only game I had. I had a digital version of the Prinny game because I enjoyed Disgaea, but you can't change direction while you jump in the Prinny game, so that game is garbage. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had. I accepted it. I didn't even buy the PSP. I am able to marry people, and I married a friend of mine sort of because he gave me a PSP. Like, that was my way of paying him back.
You should tell Brooke.
Oh, that I married a guy? Sure. Yeah. I'll tell my wife that great joke about how I married that man.
Thank you. Thank you. Again, same writer's room from earlier.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, my guys are working overtime tonight.
Yeah. So yeah, the guy gave me a PSP that could play video. This was before I had a smartphone, and I said, "Sure, I'll take it." And then when it was stolen, I didn't care.
Sure.
So yeah. So Power Stone was pretty rad.
That could play video. So were you watching like UMD movies?
No, he had hacked it to where it would play MP4 files.
Oh,
MP4s and AVIs. So yeah.
Got it.
But like you had to do some weird magic with the battery in order to be able to do that. So not worth it, especially now that smartphones are a thing.
Right.
But yeah,
I mean, you could have played so many other PSP games like
Ghost in the Shell,
Dragon Ball
Evolution,
and Star Ocean, the only 3 that exist.
Yep. All right. Yeah, that's my PSP story and how it was stolen from my house.
Cool. I never owned one because I'm cool.
Fair enough.
Needlessly mean. I'm sorry. Sorry to the PSP.
It was given to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a system
and
that
taken from you.
and taken from you, and you didn't fight for its honor. You should have been out there in the streets slapping people with that glove, challenging them to duels.
I got a much more fun toy now. I just slap people with this glove. No, it's great. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, great story, Cody. Good job. High five.
You should end all stories you ever tell with that, like before anyone can respond.
I got to make it a good story before someone tears.
So, how was your day, Cody? Oh, yeah, it was fine. I just kind of hung out around the house. Worked for a little while, but just cleaned up a little bit. Good story, Cody. Anyway, bye. and then fucking leave.
This is a great tactic. All my stories are great with this method. I love it.
Yeah. Wait. And also, you never have full conversations with anybody on the planet.
Dude, it sounded better every time you open your mouth. It's great.
Those things do.
Oh, yeah, here's the description. Thank you, sir.
So we have Stuff Weekly tomorrow, correct?
We do, correct.
Are we all going to be here?
I think so. I think it'll be the first time we've all been together for Stuff Weekly in a while.
Cool. I'm going to take it off. I'm not going to show up.
Oh, cool.
Just seems like the thing to do.
Just Amber, Nikki, and myself.
I think it should just be. Let's see, just Kay, and who else has been on the show? Magali.
Ben.
Kay, Magali, Ben, Josh, Tomar.
Kay, Magali, Ben. Has Josh been on Stuff Weekly?
Yeah, twice. He was on the second episode.
Really?
Yep.
Man, why didn't he just become recurring, huh? Whatever happened to that?
Well.
Nikki Lee hear the screen like a fucking Office character.
Who else has
Ben, Kay, Josh.
Erica was on an
Erica
episode.
was on an episode.
Erica.
Laura was in an episode.
She was.
Was she?
Yeah.
Of Stuff Weekly?
I think so.
Christ.
Not that I remember what episode. We had 300 and like.
Was I on that
80
one?
of them. Probably not.
Yeah.
That was when you were in Costa Rica.
Yeah. We had a lot of guests.
Yes.
Until you got really sad about not being on shows.
Yeah.
Because I realized that I just really missed my voice being available to other human beings. And also my friends. But mostly the ability for people to listen to what I have to say about news.
Yeah.
Oh, what episode of Stuff Weekly are we on, by the way?
380 something.
I have an idea for episode 400.
Do you?
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Okay. Is this a surprise to everybody?
It's a surprise.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I had this plan in the car earlier today, and I'm like, oh, this is good. This is a good idea. And so get ready.
This week will be 385.
385.
So 15 weeks from now.
Hey, Rage Quits. I heard
Ah,
about you. You're the guy with the shirts.
yeah, you eat.
Flags.
Thank you for the subscription, a tier 1 sub.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna. Is that what? Is that meatball? Is that Italian? What is it, the tier 1 sub? Probably just ham and cheese. I would think, right?
What's your favorite sub?
Well, are we talking Subway?
Oh shit.
No, Jersey Mike's.
Oh shit, Jersey Mike's is like the classic, the Mike's classic. It's like got lots of cold cuts. Lots
It is
of
pretty
different.
good.
Yeah. I don't like Subway sandwiches. I think Subway in general is pretty bad.
So Subway has one good bread, and that's sourdough, and you can only get it here.
Yeah. Mhm. Yep.
Like I have tried their other breads, and it's
They're bad.
disappointing. Yep.
I ate Subway a lot when I worked at Hollywood Video because it was right there.
Yeah.
And eventually I just realized I don't think I ever want to eat Subway again, and I don't think I have
Yeah.
since.
Well, you also have access to Jersey Mike's, which is a great subs place.
Yeah, it's fucking killer. They just built a new one, like even closer to me, which is great. Like I also really like Publix subs, which are also fantastic. Rage says always meatball, and I used to agree with that as a kid. Meatball was kind of my jam. As I've gotten older, I've realized that meatball is pretty plain at the end of the day. You got to kind of spice it up for me, like put some like fresh basil on it or something would be nice. I don't know, just like the way Subway does it, which is just a little slop jalop right on your bread, and
Slop jalop.
yeah, here's a little meatball, plop. Here's a cheese. I don't even melt that shit. Get the fuck out of my Subway, thanks, dude.
Brooke really, that's her favorite too. But she
Subway-
mostly just likes the pizzas that they don't sell anymore. So
Steak and
Subway?
cheese. Oh, Subway's pizzas. Did anyone actually eat those?
she loved them, and then they replaced them with flatbreads, and she hates those.
Flatbreads are pizzas. This is bullshit. And steak and cheese is not a sub. Steak and cheese is a cheesesteak. It's a completely different classification of sandwich. I am ready for our food podcast. It's gonna.
Let's
be
do
good.
it. This from talk shows, we can switch to food.
I think
Yeah.
that's just like every 5 episodes of Stuff Weekly.
So,
Mhm.
is a hamburger a sandwich? Discuss.
Yes. What?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes.
That's what you meant to
Not
say,
a
but yes.
sandwich. Come on.
Hot dog's a sandwich.
No,
It's a meat
not.
between 2 pieces of bread.
So, okay, listen. So, someone explained this in a way that I think makes a lot of sense. You don't cut through the bun all the way.
That doesn't
It's
mean
because it's
it's
still connected.
Yeah.
That's what makes it not. So it's a pita.
is it so wait, then is a hot dog a wrap, basically?
I think that makes more sense than a fucking sandwich.
But no, so we're saying that a hot dog is not a sandwich because you're taking the bun, which is one singular piece of bread.
It's one bread that
Right.
is not cut all the way through.
But technically, if I put it between 2 pieces of white bread, that's all from the same loaf.
But you have 2 slices of bread.
But they're from the same loaf. They're not separate entities. They are
Because
they're part of the same litter. the same
okay.
bread mother birthed them.
But it's individual slices of the bread. The bun is like the loaf that has not been sliced up, though.
No. In
Yeah.
fact, no. Hot dog buns are not are like they're part of more loaves of hot dog. When you buy them in a pack, all of that bread is baked together and shaped into little buns. That's not true.
I
What
don't
what
think
if
that's how bread works.
what if the bread hinge broke and they are now 2 separate pieces of bread?
Abby asked an important question in the chat, which is why would you put a hot dog between 2 slices of bread? And the answer
Because
to you is
You're out of buns.
you're fucking poor like I was as a child. And you know what? We never
I was gonna
fucking
say I've
bought.
totally had hot dog sandwich bread.
I have absolutely a million times in my life. My mom would buy us hot dogs. She would buy us white bread. And then also we would have peanut butter and jelly. So if we wanted to switch it up, got that bread for that PBJ or we got that bread for that hot dog. Either way, eat shit. I'm at work. And that's how it worked. I mean, like, I don't know. is the question. This question divides our country. You know, maybe more than any other question.
So okay, then hear me out with this question.
Sure. Yeah.
Is a lasagna just a savory tiered cake?
Yes. Yeah, lasagna is a meat cake.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So let's just do it like this.
I love the way Nikki put that, though. A savory tiered cake.
Like, here's what I want to do. Let's
Sure.
come up with 5. I think 5 is a good number. 5 classifiers that all foods fall under.
Sure.
So basically, if you use bread to put a thing in or on or around, it's a sandwich.
Okay.
And if it's a stack of things, it's a cake. So
if
like
it's 2 carbs, it's a sandwich. If it's a stack of carbs, it's cake.
So like a taco's a sandwich by this definition.
Sure.
Which I'm fine with. So then
Oh,
we
that's
need.
what a hot dog is. It's fucking taco.
Oh my god, isn't it? Shit. Hold on, no, let's keep it. I want to get the other 3 qualifiers.
Okay.
So I think we have cake, we have sandwich. I think a good one is salad.
Okay.
And that's when you have a pile of things.
Or beverage.
No, because all beverages are soups.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Coke is a cold soup.
It is. A delicious cold
The
soup.
delicious cold carbonated soup. That's all Coca-Cola is. Like, oh man, I'd really like an iced tea to drink. Yeah. Well, did you look at the soup menu? We have various other soups.
All right. So soup, cake,
sandwich. Salad for piles.
So
Salad.
there only lives
stacks
one
for
more.
cakes, piles for salads. Sandwich.
I like this. Stacks for cakes, piles for salads.
Piles for salads. So it's sandwich,
Sandwich, cake,
salads,
salad,
soup.
Produce.
broccoli,
Broccoli is the category.
little trees.
And broccoli.
Wait, where does meat fall into these new tiers?
Broccoli.
Yeah.
It's a broccoli.
Well, I mean, how are you serving the meat?
Just like steak.
Steak.
So then it's a salad.
A salad.
Oh, because
Because it's a pile of meat.
pile of meat.
Amber says cold equals dessert. So
no. It depends on the dish. So like a bowl of ice cream is a salad.
okay, all right.
Which
Is
is
it not
good
a
for you. It depends on if it's melted, right?
That's
If
true.
it's melted, it becomes soup. But if you're just like getting scoops of ice cream, you just pile them in a bowl.
It's
That's a
pile of
salad,
ice. That makes sense.
right? Now, if you're
after dinner salad,
if you're piling ice cream up in a specific manner, like 2 scoops of ice cream on the end of a cone, that's actually a cake. most people don't know this.
I feel like that's pretty common knowledge.
Yeah, if you get a 2 scoop ice cream cone, what you're actually getting is a cake on top of a broccoli.
I thought we were signing, so I just threw broccoli into
The broccoli.
broccoli.
what about Jello?
Whew. Jello.
That was a salad.
You think Jello's a salad? I think Jello would.
Pile of stuff on a flavored bowl.
What if it was just like in a mold? So it was like a cube.
It's a fancy salad.
Yeah.
One cube? That's not a pile of anything.
It's a pile of cube Jello.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Now, if you took 2 cubes and you stacked them, that's a cake.
It's a
Or it's
cake.
a cake. I'm sorry.
But if you took a broccoli, like say a banana or something, and you put it between 2 cubes of Jello, that's a sandwich.
Cool.
Or let's say you mush up the Jello really, 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 really good, and you just kind of slurp it like a weirdo. That's
It's
soup.
a thick ass soup.
Yeah.
This is a gazpacho. That's all it is. It's a lime green gazpacho.
Yum.
So
What about
What about gum? God damn it! Come on.
What is that?
Gum is not a food now.
All right.
Not meant to swallow it, Cody.
Yeah, you're gonna,
Okay.
it's gonna be you, and a tree's gonna grow out of your mouth.
Starburst.
Starburst. I would say, well, the way I eat Starburst is a cake.
You stack them on top of each other?
You separate them by color, and now I got 3 reds. I'm good to go.
Okay. All right.
Who eats Starburst one at a
Starburst
time?
like salad.
Does that mean a handful of M&Ms is a salad?
Yes.
Always, 100%.
Cool.
Mhm.
I think we have a flawless food organizational or category system.
Now, if you have a single peanut M&M, technically a cake.
Technically.
Technically a cake. If you bite off just a little bit of the peanut M&M, then you have a sandwich. Science.
Food changes categories so easily in our new world.
And that's what makes things so much easier for everybody.
What kind of soup do you want? Oh, I want the Coca-Cola soup.
Done.
What kind of salad? The M&M salad.
Like, some people will get confused. Like, if you wanted tomatoes, like tomato soup or tomato juice, but they're both soups now in the New World Order. And like, those people who would get confused suck anyway, because no one should drink tomato juice. And so, honestly, I think we're weeding out kind of the chaff, as it were.
Agreed.
Abby asked about watermelon, and watermelon is not as tricky as you might think, because if you eat watermelon, it's a broccoli, right? If you eat watermelon like it's supposed to be, it's a broccoli. If you slice the watermelon into cubes and get rid of all the green rind, obviously a salad.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We stack it on top of each other. Cake.
It's cake. Yep. Cake's a stack. That's how that works. Cake. Sandwich.
Sandwich.
Salad.
Salad.
Broccoli. London Bridge. Yeah, and thank you guys for watching this YouTube tutorial for how to eat.
Very exciting.
Cody, I know. Are you still locally recording at all?
No.
Okay,
No,
you
I stopped
did,
a while ago.
So we gotta get the Twitch VOD, and we gotta this is YouTube extra content right there.
Sure.
I need this to live forever.
Okay, cool. The VOD will be up before long. We'll transfer it.
Excellent. Cool. Where did any of that come from? What was?
Right? That was so dumb. But amazing.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So I looked ahead on the calendar, and we're gonna be stuck at $3.99 for like 3 weeks, I think.
Are we?
Because $3.99 lands on November 10th, and then the week after that is FanFest, so Dylan and I will not be available. And then, well, maybe we'll be able to do the 24th. That's the weekend after Thanksgiving. So I don't know if there's going to be like million Thanksgiving for Cody. But other than that, if we can't do it the next time we could do it would be December 1st.
Well, we'll figure it out.
That's a long time from now. That's for future us's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like future
I'm
us's
just
may be
really
assholes. We
excited
don't even
and
make it easy for
interested
them.
in your surprise.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I want to know what it is.
I'll forget about it, honestly, so don't even worry about
Write it down.
it. I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, yeah, you are.
I plan to.
Hang on. Hang on. I got you.
Send an email to myself.
Scheduling
In
an
the
email.
future. Yeah.
I got this. Hang on. Give me a minute.
Oh yeah, we can't skip weeks of that show.
Oh man. We've gotten so close
Email.
to the full 52, baby.
Yeah, we haven't fucked up yet. It's kind of amazing.
Become a true weekly show. And if we could check analytics, you would see those numbers are up.
Actually, they are.
Yeah, we have listeners.
We've had listeners. We've had a lot more listeners than we've known for a long time, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
We just always assumed. that we have some 2 fans.
Yeah, and apparently we have at least double digits.
Yeah.
Which is nice, you know?
No, it took us 5 years.
Now, where are they
10
here on the
years.
Twitch channel so they can hear this really good food content that we had going?
All right. That's really sounded like a Stuff Weekly conversation, honestly. We overthink food all the time on that show.
But
Oh God, what did I do?
the food talk doesn't actually work as well without the hand signals.
The hand signals were extra content. That was
I
nice.
get the hell out of this. Wow.
What'd you do?
You'll see.
Will I?
Yeah.
Oh,
I see what I did. That's hilarious.
I don't think I'm ready for this jelly.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Weekly on Saturday, save this and following events. Weekly on Saturday, send. There we go. You're not going to be reminded every week about your.
Cool.
All right. Great. Cool. Awesome.
He's going to hate his idea by the time fucking November rolls around.
And
Jesus.
I sent everybody the calendar reminder so that we could all bother Matt about it.
Great. Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Send it to my work email too, or calendar too. Why not?
Don't mind if I do.
All right. Well, we don't have anything else to talk about. I may be going to sleep in just a minute.
I've been up for a
tired.
while. I updated invitation. Matt, remember your episode 100.
My phone's gonna make a noise soon.
It'll make a noise around 8 p.m. my time every Saturday.
Ambi, it looks like you're getting an email, so assuming it's the right address.
Oh God, did I send it to the right person? Yeah, I should.
No, it went. No, that's a different Amber Lee. Oh no, Amber Lee, the famous criminal.
Oh man. Now, babyface Amber Lee is going to know that fucking Matt has a special idea for episode 400 of this podcast. All right.
That's fine. I've been wanting to get into the crime game for a while.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye.
Yeah, I've been up for almost 24 hours now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, it's time for sleep for you. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, stream. Bye.
Yeah. Tune in for stuff. It's going to be NBA Jam. Going to play the Timberwolves.
Cool. All right, stream stopped. What's that?